Well, ever since the suicide committed by the Bangalore techie, there are conversations being had in public spaces on abuse of legal provisions meant to secure women, but being abused by a certain section of women to target their husbands, target their husbands' families. These conversations have now been had not just in public spaces, but also in the highest court of the country. In a very recent judgment that has come by a bench of the Apex Court, headed by none other than Justice B.V. Nagaratna. Justice B.V. Nagaratna, just for benefit of our viewers, is likely to be the first female Chief Justice of our country. A bench headed by her passed a judgment which recently gave a commentary on a lot of abuse of these provisions being noticed by the Apex Court and how the Supreme Court is critical of these trends and is in fact quick to condemn these trends. The Supreme Court, as a part of its judgment, very clearly records that there are four specific provisions which in fact are very often clubbed together. What are these provisions? Section 498A, which is cruelty and dowry, Section 376, which is essentially rape, Section 377, which deals with unnatural sex, and finally Section 506, which deals with criminal intimidation. What the Supreme Court says is that there is almost a package deal being given by women to their husbands by virtue of invoking all of these four sections of the erstwhile Indian Penal Code. This is a worrying trend that the Apex Court is dwelling on, that the Apex Court in fact expresses its opinion on, says that very often the Supreme Court is seeing that in a fit of rage or either as a planned strategy, all of these four sections are clubbed together and are then cast on the husband, on the husband's family. Supreme Court says very often is used as a tool for recovery of funds, that this is a negotiation tool that is often being used by a certain section of women to recover dues from their husband or husband's families, which is very often monetary in nature, that this is very often done on the behest of outside parties which seek to get involved, which seek to quote-unquote advise women on how to proceed with such marital disputes. The Supreme Court then goes on to say that there is also another worrying trend, that when these criminal charges are slapped on the husband as well as the husband's family, very often the police is quick to swing into action given the seriousness of these charges, and subsequently the trial courts are very careful in terms and very circumspect in granting bail, again given the seriousness of these charges, which essentially leads to the aged family, the aged parents of the husband suffering the consequences of this marital dispute. This, the Supreme Court says, takes away from the whole concept of marriage, that very often minor disputes play out into long-held litigations, which leads to washing of dirty linen in public and therefore causing irreconcilable damage between both the parties. And therefore this is one trend that the Apex Court is looking to dwell on. What's interesting is that this comes just a week after a similar judgment was passed by the same bench headed by Justice B.V. Nagaratna once again, who again had raised concerns about misuse of provisions of such as Section 498A, which deal with cruelty and dowry. So clearly, conversations being had in the highest court of the country on scope and room available to a certain section of women for abusing these provisions.
Hey, thank you for watching this on CNBC TV 18. Hope you liked it. For more such interesting news and updates, follow CNBC TV 18 on all the social media platforms.